In a small village nestled between gentle green hills and a whispering river, there lived a young boy named Tunda. He had no father and no mother, so he lived with his grandmother, a kind woman with eyes as warm as the morning sun. Tunda was a quiet boy, but his heart was full of curiosity. He loved the world around him more than anything. He would spend his days not just playing with the other children, but watching the ants march in perfect lines, listening to the melodious songs of the weaver birds and feeling the soft earth beneath his bare feet. His grandmother often said, "Tunda, you see the world with different eyes. You see the magic that others miss." Tundi's best friends were not the children of the village, but the creatures of the wild. He would leave small pieces of fruit for the monkeys that chattered in the baobab trees. He knew the secret paths the mongoose family used to travel from their burrow to the riverbank. The other children sometimes laughed at him for spending so much time alone, but Tunda did not mind. He felt a deep connection to the earth and its many inhabitants. He believed that every rustle in the grass was a secret message, and every bird call was a story waiting to be understood. His grandmother encouraged his gentle spirit, teaching him the names of plants and the signs of changing seasons. One of his favorite places was the edge of the great forest that bordered their village. The elders warned the children not to wander too far, for the forest was deep and full of mysteries. But Tunde was not afraid. He felt a pull towards the ancient trees, their branches like strong arms reaching for the sky. He would sit for hours, just listening. He listened to the hum of the bees, the cry of the fish eagle soaring high above, and the soft padding of unseen paws on the forest floor. He longed to understand what they were saying, to know their joys and their fears. This deep desire was a seed planted in his heart, waiting for the right moment to grow. His grandmother would tell him stories of the old times, of a time when people and animals lived in harmony, speaking a common language of respect and understanding. "The world has forgotten how to listen, my child," she would say, her voice a soft hum like the river. "But the memory is still there, hidden in the wind and the soil." Tunda held these words close. He dreamed of a day when he could hear the stories the animals told, not just with his ears, but with his heart. He felt that if he could only understand their language, he could help protect their world, and, in turn, protect his own beloved village. On a hot afternoon, while chasing a colorful butterfly with wings like stained glass, Tundi wandered farther into the forest than ever before. The butterfly led him on a merry dance, past familiar paths and into a part of the woods thick with tangled vines and ancient stones. He eventually found himself standing before a wall of rock covered in moss and ferns. Behind a curtain